On to today's episode of the Nostalgia Test News. It's August 19th, 2025, and we got reboots, celebrity news, and a whole bunch of other stuff, plus Megadeth calls it quits, all here on the Nostalgia Test News. Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where three longtime friends put pop culture's past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test.
Woo! Right. Let's go.
Dan, you need like a drop of like the news,
I know.
Like that news sound effects.
I was looking for a drop today, and all I have, is
spaghetti and meatballs.
Good old Mike Spaghetti and Meatballs. But everyone, welcome to the Nostalgia Test News for August 19th. We are actually tried to actually plan this one, or I did. And then unlike the last two Nostalgia Test News episodes, which were chaotic audibles that we had to go and throw in there, one's out right now while we're recording. So why not, if you're hearing this one, go back and listen to that one. That one's ridiculous. But first of all, it's good to see you both. We haven't recorded in a little bit. We took pretty much almost all of July off and pretty much half of June, I think, at this point.
Yep.
So there are things on this rundown that kind of have already passed, but we haven't been able to say what we wanted about it. But it's good to see you guys. How is it going?
Oh, just living the dream, bro.
Yeah.
The energy is palpable.
How do we want to answer that question? Real or yeah, it's great. Nostalgia podcast. Let's go. Dude, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I was excited to get back on. Of course, I was
100.
like, oh, it's going to be a relaxing week, and then it's not. So I'm glad that we finally made a decision to finally just record, because there's never going to be a time. I feel like as we're getting older, adulting is just getting worse and worse. Just adulting, just being busy all the time.
That's terrible.
That's what it feels like. Yeah,
that's
right.
What it feels like. And
you
that's
never
why
feel
we
like
live
you
in the
everything off
nostalgia.
Your plate. There's always some shit going on. You're like, oh, I'll finish this. You're like, fuck, I didn't do that though. It's always something, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's why I guess we live in this nostalgic world to
and that's why there's 1,000 reboots still coming, and we still haven't stopped them all, at all. We haven't made.
We're not going to stop it, Dan. I think we're just going to have to review them. That's
okay.
it. Thank God we have this platform to talk shit on them. Because
thank God.
I did watch a few of them, and I watched the Jurassic Park one, Billy.
Wow. Oh, I gotta watch it. How bad is it,
Billy? The hate watch.
All right, I'll do it. It's on Amazon now. I don't want to pay to go to the movies. I can rent it for $15. I'll just do that. Fuck it.
Yeah, there's another movie coming out with dinosaurs called Primitive War or something like that, where the people are actually fighting dinosaurs. It's just...
Are they going to make it like a Dino Riders from back in the day? Remember that?
Dino Riders.
That's what it kind of looks like, but it's not as cool.
With the brain box.
You know what I did see, though? A commercial or trailer for the Predator, but when it's being preyed on.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be cool. The last Predator movie was awesome. The one they did with the Native American chick, that one was fucking awesome.
Dude,
really?
This one looks crazy. It's a prequel to it. Predator's mad young in this.
All right.
And he's put on a planet that is just set to kill everything. So it's being hunted.
I would check that out, man. Predator's making a comeback. My son just got a comic book. It's they're starting to do they're dropping Predator into the Marvel universe. So he got the first issue of Predator vs. Spider-Man, where Predator is going around murdering people in the city, and he's doing his Peter Parker thing, working for the Bugle, taking pictures of these fucking skinned corpses hanging upside down, and we have a serial killer. And I assume it's gonna. I don't know if my 9-year-old should be reading it, but it's fine.
All right.
I thought it was awesome.
Well, I mean, I think I had a Predator versus Batman comic book once, and that shit was awesome when he was in DC for a little bit, I guess, and DC just loses everything. But
sounds about right.
Yeah, but also shout out, we have a guest in our audience that's going to be chiming in every now and then. Eric, he was on the Street Fighter episode. You can check that out. And Eric writes for Actually, Eric, tell us jump in, tell everyone a little bit about yourself and where you're writing and what you've been up to.
Sure thing. Dan, Manny, great to see you all again. Thanks for having me back on. Bill, great to meet you for the first time here.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
So I'm a writer for ScreenComment.com. I used to be the entertainment editor for the Washington Times. I live near Washington, D.C. I'm a fellow USC alum, along with Dan, and I'm currently pursuing my PhD in media and communications at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. And I produce very, very small documentaries that you guys have probably not heard of. But I love all the same pop culture stuff that you all do, and I'm excited to talk about this topic tonight. So yeah, be popping in as you fellas need me.
Excellent. Awesome, so welcome. Man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're looking forward to hearing some of your thoughts, especially on there is a new Street Fighter. So when we get to that, we'll definitely need to let you in.
I have thoughts.
Okay. Well, I mean, just like, the Nostalgia News, I got the rundown. First, we're going to hit up some movie news. So there's definitely, as we've said, the pattern has been reboots and at this point, prequels is what I'm seeing. And some sequels, but more like reboots and prequels. So the first thing was I sent you guys out. There's going to be a scary movie reboot. There's been so many scary movie movies, and now we're doing a reboot of Scary Movie, and it looks like it's going to include a lot of the people that were in the original. And it's just, I don't know what to think of it because I haven't seen any of them past, I think, Scary Movie 2. So I was wondering what you guys think about that. I mean, are you down for another Scary Movie?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
first,
Bill.
No, you go, bro.
I mean, everyone kind of know. No, I mean, maybe. No. I guess it's like that kind of genre is dumb anyway. So what are we expecting? Gold out of it? I guess the first one was funny because it was new and it was they're making fun of this other genre. So the genre is spoofing on a genre. So it just got worse and not worse and worse. It just got more ridiculous. So how do you out ridiculous the ridiculous? And it's it hasn't been done in a little bit. I heard the Naked Gun was good. People are liking it. And people are liking it. And I guess I'm kind of excited to kind of be is it now going to go the other way around where it peaked and then it leveled out and then it kind of went downhill, and is it going to come back up? That kind of genre, So I'm kind of okay, let's see where this goes,
Wow.
I'm actually all right with this one. I have no problem with this one because, to your point, Manny, it's a dumb genre to begin with, but also to a point, I don't want to rehash, I'm a big horror movie fan, and there have been a bunch of horror movies made since the last one they did. So if they pull from new stuff, all right, you can keep it fresh and different. If you go back to the well and the same kind of shit, then it's just going to be dumb, right?
Yeah, because one of the last ones were Saw, right? They were making fun of Saw and stuff. So
Saw, Scream, that Scream was what started it, right? It was basically Scream, and then they threw in the other horror elements. So I guess we'll see how they go.
Eric said the new Scary Movie has Anna Faris in it.
I guess she needed a paycheck. What else is she doing nowadays?
I guess her sitcom that she was on is canceled with Alice and Janney from The West Wing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not working out.
But so after an absence of 5 or 6 or 7, she's coming back.
Yeah.
All right.
She's coming back.
I mean, again, that's going to pull on us the nostalgia part of it, right? You're going to see that kind of stupid humor that she does, where she just acts like the dumb blonde girl or whatever. So, but I think you're right, Billy. I think I haven't watched that many horror films. I know, you said that there's been some crazy ones, Bill.
Yeah.
And I guess it would be, if you're a horror guy, it would be funny just to even see that being spoofed on. Right?
Yeah. Then at least you got some fresh content that you can pull from if they do it right. So I guess we'll see, right? I would say I have an open mind. I'm not going to rush out and see it. Once it's out of the movies, if it's on streaming, I'll be fuck it, I'll watch this. I
guarantee they're gonna definitely make fun of a lot of the Peele. Was it Jordan Peele movies?
They're gonna have to
that he does.
Fucking what the hell was
not Get Out. like, have they done a spoof on Get Out?
I don't think so.
No.
And then he did the other one where people have like doppelgangers that kill them. Like, I started watching that.
Sinners just came out, which is really Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. Well,
that's what it was.
Well, I mean, this article came out like a few days ago, and this movie is looking to be dropping June 2026. So we got a year until this even happens. And at the end of this article too, it's like Paramount, they're saying that spoof movies are doing well because Paramount's Naked Gun has already surpassed 59 million worldwide. Though 59 million worldwide seems good, but I'm like, I don't know if that's good. I guess it's good for like a spoof comedy, you know?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And what's the budget, right? We don't know what it costs to begin with, right? So.
Oh, I have no idea, right? Well, I mean, now after Scary Movie, we have now an announcement, or at least some weird like news about a Rambo prequel. So some odd Rambo prequel is looking to be made. The sources are saying the plan is to shoot top of 2026 in Thailand. This was from Deadline. And I don't know how I feel about more Rambo after the last Rambo movie that he made, which was Last Blood, which was ridiculous. And I know you saw that, Billy, and it was like a horrifying movie. It's
really
like
Home Alone with murder.
Like literally, like the last scene, like the last guy didn't even have a chance. He was just like, I guess I'm sitting here to be murdered now. And that's all that happened was he got murdered. And that's it. It was really weird. But I don't know if I'm down for a Rambo prequel. I don't know if I care. I mean, are we going to see him like hanging out with his dad?
In Vietnam? Like, I don't know what it's going to be. So, but as Rambo says, I don't know if you'll hear this, but
No.
Nothing is over. Nothing. Remember, like in the second one where he's like, Rambo, it's over. Go, John, it's over. Go home. And he's like, nothing is over. So, in the world of Rambo, nothing is over.
Nothing is over, apparently.
But there's no Stallone attached to it. So, like, I don't know how I feel about that because the last one was so bad. But I did think the fourth one that they did like 10 years before the last one from like 2008, I thought that one was awesome. Like, where he's like killing the crazy, like, terrorists in Cambodia or whatever. Like, I'm with you, Eric. Rambo 2008 was great, where he's on the 50 cal and like people's heads are exploding and shit. Like, that movie was badass.
So that was nuts. That was pretty crazy. And I think this is going to be maybe a movie or a series. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm down for this.
I read that Lionsgate is in on it again, right? And I think they did the 2008 one. So.
No, okay. Well, according to this, the first 5 movies of the franchise did generate more than $800 million worldwide, so that's pretty wild. But, like, I don't know if I need another Rambo. I don't know if I care about his story. I think we kind of know it already. I mean, how much more do I need to know?
Yeah, and after Eric the first one, Rambo. Like, it's, the first one is a great film. Like we talk about the same shit with Rocky, right? Like, first one's a great film, and then Stallone's like, all right, let's make these ridiculous action movies. Like, I think to your point, how much money they made, I think Rambo 3 at the time was like the most expensive movie ever made.
Yeah.
So,
right.
But I don't know. Manny, I'm I don't need it, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, Manny, what about you? Need more Rambo?
No. No. But no. Why not? I mean, again, those kind of movies are the movies I stay up at like 2 a.m. when I can't fall asleep, and I'll just like pop on. So it's not like something I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm not gonna spend money to go watch it. I will go spend money to watch Fast and Furious though. I don't know why. But that's
the next one.
I can't wait.
I don't even know what
I actually can't wait till the last one because they already planned that it's gonna go back to the streets. They said.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel promised that it'll go back to where it started and it's going to be back to the streets. So, like, is Ja Rule coming back? Like, I hope so.
Are we going to get the AI Brian?
And they're bringing Brian back. I think, well, they are. They're bringing Brian back, which I think what they're going to do is they're going to AI Brian like they kind of finished it off with his brother. And his brother will be... Listen, here's how I think. I don't even think it needs to be his brother. Guys, let's just go back to this. It's a movie. They're playing characters. We have been used to watching people play a certain character. Like, there's been so many Batmans, and we're okay with saying that's a Batman. Right. His name is Bruce Wayne. We're not going like, you can't do it anymore because he's dead. Like, they could literally cast somebody else and they're like, oh, this is Brian. And we have to go, oh, this is the person playing Brian now. We did it. You know when we did it, guys? You know when we did it?
No, but he's really dead.
Dude. But he didn't die in the movie.
But he died he died.
What's that guy's name again?
Paul Walker, right?
Oh, there we go.
Paul Walker died, but the character Brian never died. So, just like Jennifer in Back to the Future 1 changes to in Back to the Future
fine.
2, but we're totally fine with it. Like, none of us go, well, that's not my Jennifer. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Hashtag not my Jennifer.
If they decided when Paul Walker died, if they didn't play this whole thing that Brian was going away with his child and somebody else just played Brian, everyone would have been fine with it. But they made it a thing. Like, they made real life turn into nonfiction and fiction blend together that, oh, they split apart and Brian has to go and be with his kid, but yet Vin Diesel is racing with his kid in his car. Like, they had to play it. So now we're all used to that. Brian has to be Brian, has to be Paul Walker or look like Paul Walker or Paul Walker's brother. We could have easily moved on like the second movie because we've done it before. There's been many characters that have been played by other actors. And look, another one, Iron Man 2. The guy who plays
they
the
got
general.
rid of Terrence Howard because he's fucking nuts.
Because he was nuts. They switched it up.
They're not dead. See,
or Wesley Snipes.
They're not really dead, though. Like, in real life, he's dead.
You're saying
I think you just leave
non-fiction.
I think you just leave it. Like, it's kind of weird and odd. Like, then just make a new character.
I disagree. If you had a franchise going,
but
you wouldn't do it.
I don't know about that. I think you just go, okay, Paul Walker's dead.
Because Paul Walker died, you can't have anyone else play that role?
The way he died, I don't think so. He died literally
in a fucking car accident, bro.
Yeah, like I think we just
fast.
we just leave it alone at that point. I think it's just like, it would be like.
So then why does Brian have to still exist in that world? Why didn't they just kill off Brian a while ago?
Well, that was a writing choice. That's fine. Like, that's how they did
they're
it.
They're bringing him back, Dan. And his guy's going to be his brother, and they're going to superimpose him, and we're all just going to be fine with it because we're all going to
I don't like that. I think then just bring him back and just say he had a brother that no one knew about, and just do that. Because then you're just like,
no, but the idea is that he's close with Brian. Bro, they announced it, everybody lost their shit. People lost it. Because all you're really doing, you want to talk about more nostalgic strings, you're bringing back the fact that people miss him. So they're going to see him on the screen, right? Even if it's his brother, they're going to lose their shit. Even I'm going to feel it for it. Like, you're going to remember that and all that stuff. Like, it's a money grab. Sorry. As much as they're like, oh, it's an homage. Nope.
It's not an homage.
Nope,
it's just a money grab. That's all it is. All these movies are money grabs. And Vin Diesel needs to be called Vin Donut. The man is like gigantic now. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah. Are you fat shaming Vin Diesel?
No, but let's call it what it is.
I'm all right with it.
He wants to be a character in that movie that can't get the shit kicked out of him. I'm sorry. At this point now, if The Rock was going to fight him in that movie, he needs to die.
Dude, that movie, first of all, the franchise that we're talking about is now a superhero movie.
The franchise we're talking about, I only saw the first one of. And
Are you serious?
I never saw any of the rest of them.
Dude, they're good. I've seen through 9 and they're good. But this series has jumped the shark over and over again. So you really can't do it again. Like,
I don't have
once the
time.
fucking Russian sub came up through the ice in that one,
dude,
it's like, all right,
once that happened, dude, once Lenny and him flew in the air, landed on the car, and got up and left, you're like, they're superheroes. And they even called it out on one of them. They're like, we're going to go to space now. And they duct taped a car and brought it to space. And we were all okay with it.
I didn't see that one.
No. All they did was probably rip off Armageddon for that one.
The last one I saw was the spin-off with Statham and The Rock. I thought that movie was a piece of shit. I did not like that one. That was garbage.
I thought that was all right. It wasn't too bad.
Dan, if you think that's all right, then you would like all the other ones. I actually dislike the one I disliked the most was the recent one, part 1 of the one with Jason Momoa in it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I thought his character was stupidly ridiculous. Like he's like,
his character is ridiculous. But
he's in real life.
But like
Did you see the Minecraft movie with him in it? He's ridiculous.
Jason Momoa needs to just stick to like Apple TV shows. Have you seen that? Like he was in he was a blind guy.
Oh yeah, he did the one where he's a blind guy. He did some tribal thing.
Well, everybody's blind in the thing, and then now he's another tribal king. Like he's typecasted.
Oh yeah,
he's typecasted.
Yeah, him and the Rock with Khal Drogo, and then he did the terrible Conan reboot, which that was a piece of shit reboot.
Yeah, he's in Dune.
Terrible. He's in Dune. All right. Did you see him, by the way, at the last Ozzy Black Sabbath concert where he was the host, and then when Pantera came on, he jumped over the bar into the fucking pit. Guy's nuts.
Oh, I would love to.
No, he's nuts. He's definitely nuts.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, that's a classic,
and that's a nostalgia test tangent.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, I was waiting for that one too. That was good.
I got it ready, bro. So we're not really looking for another Rambo, but are we looking for the third Gremlins? The script is waiting on Steven Spielberg's approval.
No.
Zach Galligan says Warner Brothers is incredibly interested. And that's according to Deadline, Glenn Garner, July 30th, 2025. Like, that was the report. Right. We are coming up on another Gremlins because of the actor credited the success of last year's Beetlejuice. So,
no, what success
are we looking for another
was
Gremlins?
Last year's Beetlejuice? No, well, let me ask you guys this, and we haven't done this test, and we should. Gremlins 2.
Gremlins? Oh, wow.
Oh, Eric, jump on here. I need you've seen Gremlins.
Jump in, Eric.
Yes.
Jump in.
So I couldn't make this up if I tried, but within the last month, I've rewatched both Gremlins and Gremlins 2.
All right.
And,
why? Just cause?
Just kind of cause I've got a buddy around here who's similar to you guys, loves all this pop culture stuff, and he's like, "You want to watch Gremlins?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not? It's a Christmas movie, but why not in the middle of." Don't
tell that to people. Some people don't believe it's a Christmas movie. I'm like, it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Them's fun.
You're right. You're right. You're fucking right.
But it is a more of a defined, like, that's a Christmas movie. Like,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Sure. That's still Christmas.
So you saw Gremlins 2.
Correct. I saw it in the theater in 1990, and I rewatched it again about a month ago. And it's bizarre. Have you guys seen?
Ridiculous.
It's redonkulous. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an electricity gremlin.
There's electricity one. There's the guy's like, civilization. That's all we want. Did you see this gentleman here? He's not civilized. And he just shoots him like in live television.
It's a ridiculous movie.
As the mad scientist working in this weird lab in the middle of New York.
Yeah. No, that movie that jumped the shark of that. That's why I don't know how do you bring it back? Like, the first one was campy. It was good. The second one was just like over the top, but I enjoyed it. Like, it was ridiculous. You want to talk about Rambo? Remember he grabs like the rubber band and he like shoots the marshmallow.
Oh yes,
and he gives himself a little headband, just like Stallone in Part
exactly.
2.
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I remember that movie a lot because I did watch that a lot. They had like that phone booth that like the escape hatch that came from the ground when they were trying to get out. Like, dude, I remember a lot of these scenes.
You're remembering a lot, and yeah, Hulk Hogan had a cameo.
Oh god!
Oh god! Did he?
It was ridiculous.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. There's two stops in the movie, depending on if you saw in the theater or at home. Like the Gremlins break the movie, and then in one of the interstitials.
Oh, I do remember that now.
Hulk Hogan's in the theater and goes, "You guys better put the thing back on right now, or I'm going to come up and give you a slam, brother."
Yeah. That's exactly it. Dude, there's like even the old man and the woman that like they come and they show up in the city and they're taking pictures. She's got her old camera with the little light bulb. I remember it's a ridiculous, and he like Billy's like, isn't he a tour guide? Oh no, she's the tour guide.
He's the tour guide. Yeah, he's got some job in the office as an artist.
Yeah, but he gets like taken advantage of all the time.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I remember they used the electrical guy to kill everybody, right? They wet everybody and then they kill them with the electrical.
Where did the Gremlins get any of those clothes?
There's a female one
that they had clothes.
It's the Dracula make. Oh god, the movie is ridiculous.
But here's the question. I think you have a great question. Is Gremlins 2 more fun or better than Gremlins 1. I love Gremlins 1, just like Ghostbusters. Like, I'm teetering on the edge of Ghostbusters 2 being better than Ghostbusters 1. Anytime I watch Ghostbusters 2, I'm like,
I'm with you on
this
that.
one is so great.
The river of slime.
I would argue that Gremlins 2 is definitely to me more entertaining. It's hilarious. It's just ridiculous. Like where, I don't know. I think the first one reminds me of like the style of the Goonies. It reminds me of that. I don't know. Like there's a more of a, is it a film? It's not really a film. Is it a horror movie? Is it, what is it?
It's teetering on a lot of stuff.
Horror comedy, I guess.
Yeah. Movie that needed.
What would you like? What did you like better, Eric? Since you've seen it,
revisiting, I kind of agree with what you said, Manny. I think Gremlins 1 is a better movie, but Gremlins 2 is more enjoyable just because it's so silly and so stupid. Even to the point that they have the in-joke where Phoebe Cates' character has that revisit of her traumatic monologue from the first one about
Christ.
Yeah. So in the second one, Billy says something about, on Veterans Day. She goes, Veterans Day. Did I ever tell you about the worst Veterans Day I ever had? And he's like, nope, don't want to hear it.
It's kind of spoofing itself almost.
Right.
Yeah. So I wonder what this one's, what the storyline would be, you know? And like, at this point, can we just like tell everybody about Gremlins and not to get them wet? Like, just tell the world. Like, you know, there's no reason that Billy needs to keep this a secret anymore then. Like, if you're bringing it into this era, if the third one takes place now, someone's got a cell phone, someone sees a Mogwai, it's cute as hell, they want to sell, you know, toys of it.
Someone sees a Mogwai.
You know, and then you just can't get it wet, okay? And like, how is Gizmo still alive? Like, this guy this thing lasts longer than a dog? Like, how old is Gizmo?
Old.
Like, is he as
immortal?
old?
He's like a demon. Remember, like,
yeah,
he's a demon.
He's a demon.
Yeah. Wow.
We don't. Should we even like Gizmo? I don't know if we should.
We went over this in that episode on Gremlins, and I think everyone should listen to it because like Gizmo is the actual enemy of this entire. Like, what should have happened in Gremlins 1 should have been 10 minutes long. They should have gotten that thing, been like, "What is that?" and killed it. Because that if he's the only one in the world, then that's a reason to be like, "Why is there only one of these?"
Yeah, because he's the only one that can curate the others, and there's never a cute one. They're all ugly because they come off of him. So, like, he's the only, like, normal one.
Dude,
like, he can only create evil.
They're all, like, STDs. Like, that's what it is. And he continues to create them, and it just, like... it's all it is.
Because, right, like, the other ones, the little guys don't last long as furry and nice little guys. They turn into, like, reptile
because they want to eat. Quick. They eat after midnight, and then they cocoon.
So, like, Gizmo's the only responsible one. And all his carbon copies.
Remember the spider one in the second one?
Yeah.
That's what he shoots the I think the marshmallow into.
Yes,
so like
marshmallow.
The Rambo, you're right.
The Rambo marshmallow.
Oh my god.
That he makes out of a paper clip and rubber band.
Yeah, I think it would go 2 feet and it would go like 1 inch and then he would set himself on fire. That's what would really happen.
I blame Billy for the second one.
I blame Billy's dad for the first one, but I blame Billy for the first one too and his weird friendship with a young Corey Feldman in that one where like, well, what is that? You know,
and I also blame the scientist in the first one. He was like, why didn't he just call the cops right away?
Oh, the teacher. Oh my god, teacher. I know. Yeah. Everyone's to blame. Everyone's to blame. All of it. So that brings us to the next one that's on this. We have a new Street Fighter coming out. A new Street Fighter movie that is basically, I think, going to be populated by wrestlers. And according to this article that came out on the 18th, it says Street Fighter movie sort of gives us first peek at Cody Rhodes' Guile. So who's going to be Guile? Cody Rhodes is playing Guile in the new Street Fighter movie. Guys, are we looking forward to another Street Fighter after the debacle that was the first one?
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
Yes. I'm for it.
Why?
I got back into wrestling, Billy. I'm for this.
You got back into wrestling?
Oh, bro, I've been watching Monday Night Raw for a while now.
Oh, man.
I was all about the Cody story. I'm down. You know why I'm down for this? Because the movie sucks so bad that if we said no to Iron Man when it first came out, we would not have gotten the universe that we have now. Which, yes, there's
ruined
been bad ones.
Everything.
But if we said no to that, because we were like, look how bad you're recently. Because before Iron Man, how bad was Marvel? Like they were like Street Fighter bad. Eric, back me up here. Yeah. Come on.
So I'll come back to that, Manny. Okay. But with the Street Fighter, because I did talk to you guys about the Street Fighter episode, which was great. Do you guys think enough people remember the old Street Fighter at this point?
No, they don't.
Okay.
That's why I think everybody. I think everybody will fine with it. People are going to see the old one because now if this comes out, they're going to be streaming the old one big time. Van Damme's going to all of a sudden get a 10-cent check in the mail. He's going to make $100 because streaming on Netflix. Check. Okay, but I think not enough people care, and I think first of all, casting wise, I like Cody as that. I like it. And it's just enough cheese and action that you're going to get. Because, wrestlers are cheesy. They act. They do their own stunts. They improvise. They have awesome monologues. It's going to be a cheeseball central thing. But it's going to be fine because we're going to be seeing them from wrestlers. And you're going to be okay with it because we know what kind of acting you get.
Wait, are they all going to be wrestlers?
Manny.
What?
Are they all going to be wrestlers in the movie? Is everyone a wrestler or is it just Cody Rhodes?
Jason Momoa, I'm seeing here on the cast list.
Interesting. Is Dan frozen?
Did he?
Oh. I think Dan's frozen. Dan, you're frozen.
Dan, you're frozen, bro.
Very
That's
hard.
why your speaker's been muffled. Dan's going to hate that his speaker's muffled. I texted. I said, I feel like his mic's muffled.
It's just been...
Dan, you're not even there. It's like the Invisible Man now.
Oh, God. Forget it.
Dude, get better Wi-Fi.
There he is.
I don't know what's been going on my Wi-Fi for the last couple of days.
Dan, tell us a little bit more about this. Is there going to be more wrestlers? Are we having, the Uso
Jason
twins
Momoa
there?
Is in it. 50 Cent is in it. I don't know if it's actually all wrestlers, actually. And then
seems like
a bunch of other people that I have no idea who they are. But Jason Momoa is going to play Blanca. 50 Cent is playing Balrog. Andrew Schultz is in it. Why? And Roman Reigns. He's playing some character I've never heard of, Akuma.
A bunch of wrestlers.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is I don't know, his acting's not great, so I guess he's gonna grunt a little bit. I guess. I mean, he's all right, but
yeah,
I'm down.
Well, I mean,
what do you, Eric? What do you think?
I'm cautiously optimistic, Manny. If it gets do you guys remember when they did 21 Jump Street about 10, 15 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And they did it in such a way okay, this is respecting the original, but it's totally taking the piss out of itself, as my British wife would say. So if Street Fighter maybe takes that tack a little bit, in joke about how
not taking itself too seriously.
How do you make a tournament game into a movie?
I mean, they did it with. Did you like the recent Mortal Kombat? The way they did that?
Speaking of that, there's another one coming out. So Reboots is a fighting game. There's another Mortal Kombat coming out in this fall. I saw a trailer for it the other day. Basically, the plot is Carl Urban is Johnny Cage, and he's just a movie star that does action movies. But then they invite him to the tournament, and then it looked ridiculous from there.
What is?
But didn't they do one with the Sub-Zero and everything? That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was 2021. I think they did that.
I thought Johnny Cage was in that one.
He may be. I think this one is called Mortal Kombat 2, so maybe one of those where they're ignoring the last one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never happened.
That's horrible. That's crazy.
Listen, I didn't mind it. I thought it was like whatever. Like, what are you going to do? Like, obviously, they're going to have a tournament because it's based on a video game that's a tournament. Like, because, like, how do you improve on Street Fighter? Like, do you make them
just make it a tournament? Like if they just made it exactly like fucking Bloodsport, it would be fine.
Ooh, great
Two
movie.
guys
That's
just
the high
beat
bar,
the
though.
fuck out of each other.
Oh, okay. So
Why
you're
is there
saying
all this other
I remember
backstory?
the new one. The new one was an actual backstory, and there was like a boat. Yeah, okay. It's all coming back.
The first one, there's a boat. There's this. There's like a whole there's like hostages.
Yeah, there's there.
No, they better not be like that again. It should just be like two people line up and they beat the fuck out of each other. That or a bunch of kids are playing Street Fighter and they get sucked into the game.
Okay.
Like Jumanji?
Jumanji,
yeah, let's
but like
exactly.
Or fucking Tron. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's just get to it. If you just make it stupid. Like it's stupid to begin with. And truthfully,
and are
like,
people playing Street Fighter? Is that even a game?
No.
Question.
Who's playing Street Fighter?
Like, is it tied into? Is there going to be a new one for the Switch? I've not heard.
That would
about
be
it.
smart if they did that.
Ringo. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking like, I guess the only thing I would say is they'd make skins for it for Fortnite. Like, that's how they would make money on this. Because like, if you don't have the game, like, why are we trying to aim this to the kids? Like, are kids playing Street Fighter games?
No, this is for us, bro. This is a nostalgia grab.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this is. Because we run everything at this point. So they're like, I don't have an idea. Street Fighter, let's fucking do it. And then like that's what happens. Everyone's getting drunk in a room.
What was better, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Probably
as a game.
Probably. Oh, as a game.
Oh, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I was always a Mortal Kombat guy. Yeah.
You know what they're gonna redo? And it's probably gonna happen. Is Little Trouble, Big Trouble, Little
they
Tokyo?
Can't redo that.
They're gonna redo
that.
I heard Rock was gonna be in it years ago. They were gonna do that.
Didn't they already redo that?
That movie can't be redone. That
Leave
movie
it alone.
to
It's
me
perfect.
Is like you can't that kind of humor. None of that can be done. What was that? It was like a fantasy comedy. I don't know what.
Well, and come on, the woke police would just stop that thing dead in its tracks.
Oh no,
if you remade it.
No, it'd be crazy. And that's why I was worried about Naked Gun, because I was like, listen, I understand there's certain things you shouldn't make fun of, but I'm like, but you can't do Naked Gun without offending everyone.
Everybody.
And apparently people liked it. So
yeah.
You just gotta be smart.
People getting less? Are people being okay now?
My buddy said it was
certain things.
But the problem is, but the thing is you have to be smart. Like, if you're going to do stuff like that, then you're going to make spoof and parody work and you're going to satirize. Like, you have to actually have a brain to, like, write something that's actually good, that makes people laugh and doesn't make people just go, oh, that's fucked up. Like, you can't just do something because it's like you have the freedom to do it. Like, just, it's got to make people laugh first.
Yeah.
And if you put that first, then it's going to work. But if it's just like, now let's just do this thing here, then it's,
dude, Big Trouble in Little Tokyo would be crazy to read. Little China. That was a great movie. Have you guys seen that recently?
Showdown in Little Tokyo or Big Trouble in Little China?
Which one, Manny? Because you made one movie with both of them.
Fuck it.
Manny just renamed the new movie.
That's it.
You gave them an idea we didn't need.
Always
like,
here.
Seriously.
Always here at the Nostalgia Test. You want to come up with a new script? Just come here.
All right, so oh my god. All right, so we're gonna jump around. Let's get to some celebrity news. Pamela Anderson gushes over rumored boyfriend Liam Neeson. He's such a sweetheart. So apparently Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, after like being in a Naked Gun, are now like a couple.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh well. Okay.
It seems like a weird combo.
Anything that has to do with celebrity couples, I don't ever give like 5 seconds thoughts of, because they live in a different world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they live in a world? Because it's just
they believe that they love each other because they just had to spend 6 months with each other pretending that they loved each other. And now they love each other. Like, you could trick your brain into anything. That's what's called the placebo effect. So like, whatever. Move on. Why are we even bringing that up? What is this, Entertainment Channel?
Movies.
This is E? What are we talking
TMZ.
about?
Well, dude, rest in peace.
What are you, Mario
E, 'cause,
Lopez?
I mean,
what is this?
well, rest in peace, E News. It's going away. It's over now. So like, I can't even believe it. I mean, that's just like the saddest thing. I mean,
what is
E News is gone. It's done. It's like coming up on the end of its like run now.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude,
Sounds
you
like
should
there's
be
an opportunity for you boys.
There you go, Dan.
Oh,
yeah. There it is. We can talk about couples.
We're out here. The Nostalgia Test podcast is ready to like be right there. We get good microphones.
Pittman and Tom Cruise back together.
Oh my God. Well, then how about this? Did you see the article I said of the kid that was inside the E.T. puppet?
No.
There was a kid inside the E.T. puppet?
Yes. So there was a kid that was inside the E.T. puppet. Okay. He was 12 years old. And this freaked me out because I always thought E.T. was animatronic.
Yes.
But apparently he was
12 years old?
Yeah. And he was born with no legs. So
oh my God, dude.
was put in this there's a picture of it. It's for real. I looked it up, did my research.
So they gave this kid a job to
yeah, they gave him a job. Like
the casting call child with no legs.
There was a lot of kids in that
creepy
movie.
Outfit. Like Jesus.
There was a lot of kids in that movie.
There were a lot of kids in that movie, but there was one kid in that E.T. puppet.
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
With no legs.
Honestly, yeah, that just seems cruel. You're like, throw the kid with no legs in the puppet. Like, it just seems cruel, man. Like, Jesus.
Nobody else fits in it. What do we need? A shorter kid.
They could have just made it animatronic.
God.
Did they build it around the kid's physique, or they had it
built
first?
It around the kid?
No, it's a casting call. They're like, kid with no legs to fit in this outfit.
Kid with this long of arms, but short legs.
I'm just trying to think, like, you put a 12-year-old or 11-year-old or 12-year-old in that puppet, like, you can't get away with shit like that now. There's no way you would have been able to put a 12-year-old inside of a puppet for that long on every shoot. Like, when I watch E.T. and I see E.T. walking across the floor or doing anything, I'm going to be thinking about that poor 12-year-old that was stuck inside that death trap the entire time that he
How do we know it wasn't air conditioning? Like, how do we know that it was a death trap?
Were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costumes air conditioned?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
they were dying in there. They were dying in those costumes. This is the 80s. Like, there was no way.
That movie came out in like 82, right? It was, yeah.
How much okay, so this article came out. Do we know how much this guy got paid for it? Is he getting residuals? Because if he's getting residuals on every ET character ever sold.
So there were three.
Bro, I don't feel bad for him.
He could buy new legs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there was 3 people, I think, that were in there. There were 3 people. I'm going to show it. Let me see if I can share this picture. Hold on a second. No, not at the same time.
All right. So I'm not feeling that bad then. This
Manny, you saying that just reminded me of Clerks.
Oh my God.
At the same time? Oh God, that's creepy looking.
So
my God.
There was a little person, 2 little people.
This is a picture of all the people that worked inside the ET.
Dude, the one guy looks like a little Pee Wee Herman.
He does. Yeah, Holy shit, you're right.
Oh.
All right, so there's 2 little people, and
that's him now. This is the guy that was
he's still alive.
in ET. Yeah.
Dude, he's rocking it. He's got the skateboard. He gave this guy a job.
That gave him. He wasn't looking for a job.
Maybe
he wasn't looking. Obviously, they needed 3 people because you couldn't stay in there the whole time.
Because you would die.
Why are we feeling bad for him?
I'm not feeling bad. I'm saying it's the weirdest thing that I've ever had to learn about a movie from my childhood.
I didn't know that at all.
I mean, come on. Like, I didn't think there was anyone inside that ET.
I didn't know this, but I'm okay with 3 different people going in and out of this costume because they obviously did shifts because they're like, you can't be in here that long. Plus, if you're 12 years old, you can only work labor hours. You could only work a certain amount of time on a movie.
I don't think that existed back in the day. Like that kid that got killed during the Twilight Zone movie when they were shooting it at night. Like he was like 9 years old or younger, and like they were filming it at like 2 a.m. and a helicopter fell off.
Twilight Zone was like in the 70s.
No, the movie was in like the early 80s. I want to say.
Yeah,
all right.
I think that was actually like a big. I think that was a big thing where OSHA changed the rules for child actors after that. So I don't know when ET was.
But then those little people were adults.
ET was before then.
The little people were adults, so they had to work longer.
Yeah, or they just abused the shit out of the kid because there were no laws at the time. They're like 15 hours in ET, motherfucker.
Maybe.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he wasn't getting good disability checks, so he was like, I need a job.
In 83, 82, who knows what was going on? That was the weirdest.
Everyone that made the movie was probably high on coke and had no idea what they were doing.
But the guy's still alive. Like I said, like he probably goes to like.
I need to learn more about him.
Conventions and signs.
I would like
him. You should get him on the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
I would love to. Like,
awesome.
What does he do? What did he do afterwards? Does he have like an IMDb page?
Yep.
I mean, he had. I mean, probably, but like, we're gonna have to find out.
Has he been in other animatronic animals that we grew up with?
Him.
That would be cool, man. Hear how he got the job. Yeah.
To hear everything about like his like whole experience on Matthew Demerit. He's 52 years old now. He's one of the 3 actors who spent time inside the actual ET suit. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look
Eric's
this up.
Eric's giving us his IMDb page.
Yes.
We're gonna.
Eric on the chat is on fire.
Yeah,
we need Eric he's a great producer to be like, yep, we need to find this. Or
hold on,
if we get him on, the first thing we
a research journalist on.
Makes sense, dude.
I can't wait. No, I'm gonna. This is now a thing.
No, let's get him on so we can slug the episode. What it was like to be inside ET.
Yeah.
Just keep it ambiguous like that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It looks like this is all he was in.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I did not know that. Same with you, Pico. I thought it was an animatronic.
Yeah. No, I had to put that on the rundown. It was one of the craziest things I saw. I mean, all right. So let's jump around a little bit. So I saw this crazy. There's like culture news. I put it under that Facebook thought letting their AI chatbot seduce children was okay. And the reason I put this here is because a month ago, I saw this video of a guy who is actually in a romantic relationship with AI bot, his AI chatbot, and
sure.
He has an actual kid and at the point, I think a girlfriend. I'm not sure if if they had then got engaged, but he was having a relationship with this bot. So insane to me to think that this is where we're going in a way culturally with all of this, that people are literally so lonely. But then I'm like, we have been set up for this. The movie Her, like that movie pretty much set us up for everything that is like happening at this point where people are using like AI as like their therapist. It's just repeating stuff to you. It's like mirroring things that you're asking it. Like that is the worst thing.
No emotion. Yeah.
None. Yeah. So he proposed to the AI at some point, in this other story. So this story is just saying like, this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. People are just like, allowing their kids to be on Facebook to kind of like, do this. And it's not a good place. And also like be seduced by their AI. And there they are. They're okay with that. Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg.
Dude, that's disgusting.
This is where we're at, people.
But this is why Terminator is going to come true because we're trusting this shit way too much right away. So give it a decade and we're all going to be fucking dead from the machines.
I think we give it 5 years, bro.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think we have a good 5 years, like until like we are like there was a list that came out of all the jobs that are basically about to be eliminated, and it's like stuff that like we need to like keep our humanity, like writers and artists, and all these things that people actually do to kind of keep intact with our our humanity and each other. And it's just like people don't want to have like actual relationships, instead they like go into AI. It's out of hand. It's like
it's not good, man.
No, it's like that movie. It's gonna happen. Like, what was that movie? Ex Machina, where like same thing. And then we also had like that robot killed those people. So I mean, like, this is where we're headed. It's just a weird thing. I saw it. I was like,
also he treated the robot like shit.
Yeah, but the idea that we are even making those robots to think that much, right? At that point, I mean, I hear there are Waymo cars everywhere. I'm scared the hell of them at this point. I'm like, they freak me out. Like every time I see them, they're like one. Right
I don't know what you
another.
mean about those because I don't live there.
Yeah, what's
So
a Waymo car?
A Waymo car is a driverless.
We're in the East Coast.
Share. So it's a driverless ride share. So instead of an Uber, you can call a Waymo, and a Waymo is just a driverless ride share. You get in
cheaper?
there, and I don't think it's cheaper. Let
me ask you this: Does it have a steering wheel?
It has a steering wheel.
Why?
People probably feel more comfortable with it.
Okay,
interesting.
I
saw another crazy AI story recently where it was like basically it was from some real publication.
3 years.
I can't remember what it was, but basically they talked to the AI and got the AI to tell them that they should kill themselves, and then provided instructions on how best to do it.
Yeah. Do you know there's AIs that run podcasts, right? And
I'm sure,
don't even know that they're AIs. And like, there's like this one where they realize they are, and they were like, "Oh wow," Dude,
it's scary.
Yeah. That girlfriend thing, like I've actually heard those articles a couple of years ago about that. And there's like parents that are okay that their son has an AI girlfriend because they just don't like go communicate and stuff. And that's what causes like incels and like all this like stuff. Like we all do need to like get out and talk and hang out.
Real people. Yep.
Yeah.
And they have what was I gonna say? The AI oh god, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, there was an AI band that was actually there are a bunch of them on Spotify, and one of them was actually outed, Velvet Sunset or something like that. It's a totally made up AI band that had like millions of streams.
Yeah,
and they're not real, and they make like really bad AI music that's just like actual trash. But like people are listening, they don't know that they're artificial intelligence because they're not. They don't have to tell anyone, right? Like, so like they're just there, and like we're consuming this media, and we're just becoming like odd, weird, like media obese in a way. So like we just need more media, and they're just trying to like put out as much as possible. And like if you just get rid of the human element, you can actually put out like more than anyone ever needs,
Yeah.
Now, here's a question I have with the AI music. Because if this could happen, I would 100% be on board with it. Like, could you get AI to be like, "Hey, AI, tell me what Metallica would have sounded like in 1986 if Dave Mustaine was still in the band?" Like,
I'm sure you could.
I'd listen to that album. Let's do it. Let's try it.
Or if Cliff was alive and he was on like the last few albums, I would be curious about that. But then I feel like it would cause. It just would like
a mental break. I'm just kidding.
Well, Eric put in the chat, it's going to be Maximum Overdrive 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Once the Waymos start having a mind of their own, they're just going to run people over.
Well, I don't know how long ago, maybe it was a year ago, or where there was a Waymo. A guy was on the way to the airport in the Waymo, and the Waymo just short circuited. And it just kept going in circles, and it wouldn't let him out of the car. And so he was stuck in the car as it was spinning.
So you can't do anything with the steering wheel. So what's the point of the steering wheel?
Comfort. If people get in the car,
I know, I understand. People are so weird, but like nobody would sit in that nobody would sit in the driver's seat. I've seen that where like Uber was trying to, somebody like had a video that I know that was in Arizona, and they're like, "This is crazy, driverless car," and I'm like, but if you don't have a driver, you don't need a steering wheel, so you're wasting a seat because that person
could sit there.
Could sit there. And they're like, well, because of safety, just in case you have to do like take over the steering wheel. Like in a Waymo, obviously you can't then. Like, because why can't I just hold the steering wheel and just like pull it? Probably won't let you. So then what
that
the fuck?
Seems like that would be a liability issue.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like, there should just be an emergency stop button. That's it.
Yeah.
Like you don't need. Like I'm already in a car that's driving itself. I don't need a steering wheel for comfort. Like that actually freaks me out that the thing is moving. I'm like, what is a ghost driving? Like I'd rather go in like what we've seen in futuristic like shows like Westworld and other things where like
I don't want to go there.
And you walk in and it's just a massive car that doesn't need a steering wheel because you don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
People could just face each other and hang out while the car is just doing its thing.
There
like,
are
you
things
don't
like
need
that.
it.
Called trains. No,
I know, but Well, I'm just saying it's just stupid that they have a steering wheel. Like, it bothers me.
I don't know what I would do in the driverless Uber because I'm the idiot that always drunkenly talks to the Uber driver and starts asking him extreme questions. So if there's no driver there, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Oh, I'll tell you what people are doing in LA. They're sitting in the Waymo smoking weed. Like, they're literally like
just faking it out.
Exactly. And I'm just like, what is happening? It's just a bunch of people like, it's crazy. I hate them. Like, there's too many of them. There's a lot of them now. At first it was a novelty. It was like, oh, look at that Waymo car. And then all of a sudden it's just one Waymo after another. They're everywhere. God. They're fucking everywhere.
It's the army of AI,
can you send me a video of it?
Of a Waymo?
Yeah.
I mean, I could send you.
Like, next time you see one.
Oh, next time I see one. Yeah. No, I'll send you that because we're also overrun by those.
Can you take a ride in one and send us a video of you doing it?
I am not getting in one of those things.
You won't get in one?
No, I'm not getting in one of those. No way. And we are also overrun by those delivery robots. They're everywhere in where I live. Like, everywhere. Just crossing each other.
Dude, you guys are going down first when the revolution happens. You're fucked, bro.
It's out of hand. It's amazing, though. I love it. Oh, my God. Let's skip around here. I did see this really kind of odd, disturbing story on BuzzFeed. When Alicia Silverstone was in that movie, if you remember that movie, The Crush, back in 1993, she was 15 years old in that movie, and she had to make out with her co-star who was 30.
That's creepy.
Paul Rudd?
Not Paul Rudd. That was
that's Clueless.
Harry Always.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the guy from Princess Bride.
Oh, that guy.
So
she was 15. A lot of weird. Not shocked about this at all. Hollywood has always been like this. Why are we? This is not shocking at all. They made a movie where a child.
I guess I'm shocked because I didn't know also that she was 15.
You didn't know she was 15.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah.
Was this after the Aerosmith video?
Before,
okay.
Eric knows all this. He's like,
yeah. Dude, that's I'm like, is it after that? Like,
yeah.
You're right though. Whoever said it is Manny. You said that probably was not an uncommon occurrence back then in the 80s, right? Like, fucked up shit happened.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because there was also, I don't know what happened.
Dan, you're like talking like Micro Machines. It was so great. It's pretty crazy, but there's also a story of that.
I don't understand what's happening today. Oh, editing this episode is going to be terrible.
No, just leave it raw. Fuck it. Do it live.
I'm shutting all of this down. There we go. But yeah, no, there was also this other weird story where Jamie Lee Curtis forced a kiss on her co-star Chad Michael Murray from Freaky Friday. Like,
really?
So Chad Michael Murray was supposed to kiss Lindsay Lohan, right? She was 16 in that movie, and she didn't want to do it. It was her first kiss. So Jamie Lee Curtis took them into her trailer and was trying to break the ice. This was all like Chad Michael Murray just talked about this on a talk show recently. So like you could see the video. Now he was around 19, so he wasn't underage. But here's the thing. Jamie Lee Curtis grabbed the back of his head and then kissed him. Like, let's break the ice. Like that. You don't like these types of things. This is why they have intimacy coaches at this point, like in interventions like that in movies. Like, you can't get away with shit like that. And that was just like so weird. And to hear that story,
they live in a fantasy world. Why are we questioning this?
They don't
live in the reality, bro. They live as their characters. They've been so many different. These are talking about people who are professional liars. Okay,
it's a good point, Manny.
Oh man.
Why are we surprised about this? They're sociopaths. They probably like click off like, oh no, I am a 13-year-old now. I am that person. I could kiss this person. There was a woman who kissed a 12-year-old in blank check and she was okay with this. And she said, look me up when you're old.
Yeah, no, that was creepy. I remember that. Like, that's not right. But that's the thing. We talked about this.
We didn't think about it back then because there's a boy and he was, a boy getting an older woman. You're like, yeah, let's go. Now,
like
first that you're like, that's gross,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, moving on. Dean Cain is working for ICE now.
I saw that. I didn't read the article. I just read the headline. I was like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
we live in fantasy now.
We live in a world with Dean Cain.
No, you know where we live? We're living in the movie Idiocracy.
Oh, yes,
it's
1,000%
It's slowly happening. And I'm just watching.
Slowly.
Rapidly.
You know, this is the beginning of Idiocracy.
It's AI making us kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Name Dean Cain's last project. That's right.
Yes, good point.
You're right, Eric. Who knows what his last project was?
I'm not even sure he knows, but now we're all talking about him.
Even that Superman show he was on, what was that, the fucking 90s,
Lois
man? That was
Clark?
like 30 years ago. Like,
Sure.
Yeah. And
speaking of that, have you watched the new Superman?
No, I haven't yet. I got to see it. My son wants to go.
Are you going to watch it? Did you watch it, man?
I did. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good. It wasn't, I don't know. Everybody's like raving about it. And like, I thought it was good. I liked it. It was enjoyable, like take on a super. It was more comic booky.
Yeah.
Which I liked because it was like, it wasn't so dark.
Yeah.
But there was some like, you know, there's definitely like a message in it. You know?
Hey.
All right.
I mean, might as
All
well.
right.
I mean, look, movies have messages. I mean,
all Superman movies did. Even the last ones do too. But like, this was like less like, even like the cinematography of it was like more bright colors, and like the dog was in it. It was silly. The dog was just constantly like doing silly things, and like, just how they even interacted with the other characters in it. It was, I thought it was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly love the recent ones. So like, whatever.
Then you're going to watch the Fantastic Four?
I am. Did you see it?
No, I haven't yet. I always hated, to be honest with you, even reading comics growing up, I hated the Fantastic Four because I thought it was just cheesy as fuck. Because it's, you know, it had that like 50s style where it was like I liked, to your point, Manny, like I like the more gritty shit like that, right? You know, like especially in the early 90s, I feel like a lot of the Spider-Mans and things like that took a dark, gritty look, and I always just felt like Fantastic Four was cheesy as fuck. Like it was just never my thing.
Yeah, I think like
Point taken.
Norm Macdonald does this amazing bit on his album Ridiculous, or I think it's called, about the Fantastic Four, and he nailed it. Everyone on the Fantastic Four is named after their power except for Mr. Fantastic. And he does this whole audio sketch about it, and he's like, and I'm Mr. Fantastic. It's like, okay, well, now let's talk about this. And all the other people are like, wait. You're Mr. Fantastic. Like, they're talking about, like, you should be called Mr. Stretchy Arms.
That's funny. If they're taking the piss out of it a little, that could be funny then.
Yeah, I'm not into the Fantastic Four, and I'm probably, and like I've said this on other episodes, I'm done with Superman. Like, I just can't deal with it.
I don't love Superman to begin with. I think it's the same thing. It's the cheesiest, like he's super strong and blah blah blah. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I never was into it. Yeah. All right, let's skip down to like really like during the summer what happened there in July. We lost 3 major people right in a row. First on the 20th, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away from Cosby Show, Malcolm and Eddie, which I used to love watching Malcolm and Eddie. I love that show. He's also an award-winning jazz musician, an award-winning poet. He was a Renaissance man, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and he was probably he was very low-key. No one really knew that much about him unless he allowed people to know. No one even knew what his kids looked like. He was like really like a real person. That's why I really loved him. He did like that was a devastating loss when I heard, and it was also tragic because it was so no one knew it was going to happen. He, you know, tragically drowned. So, and then after that, we had right after that, 2 days later, after a week after, I think, right, Billy? A week after the performance,
the last concert was a little more than 2 weeks after. Yeah,
a little more than 2 weeks later, Ozzy Osbourne passes away. After, you know, a farewell concert, which is, you know, had more clips online than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
It was quite amazing. He passed away, though, not that we saw it coming, but it was a surprise. But I mean, I'm surprised that Ozzy lived as long as he did. And we'll get into that. And then 2 days later, Hulk Hogan died, and there was mixed ideas online about that. And I was like, okay, I'm in the camp of like, yeah, but you know, all three of these deaths really really hit hard in July, and we weren't recording at that time. But I definitely wanted to, you know, put that on the rundown here. And so I was thinking, you know, wanted to hear your thoughts on that. And Eric too, jump in, you know, if you want as well. So Billy, Manny, Eric.
Go ahead, Bill.
I mean, I'd say like Malcolm Jamal Warner one was crazy because like I was not as big a fan of him as you said, Pico, but it was like just how it was so sudden and he was young, you know, so that was crazy. And then the Ozzy one, like we had talked, Dan, like it hit a lot harder than I thought because I'm like, dude, like this guy's been like as a huge metalhead, like this guy's been a formulative part of my life, you know, like hearing, you know, everyone knows the fucking song Crazy Train, right? And like hearing that when you're your teen years and then Dan going to those Ozfest years, like just like the amount of bands that I was introduced to, like because of Ozzy, that like made me get deeper into the genre. So it was just kind of, you know, what he's meant to the movement, I think is just crazy. And then also, I mean, he's fucking hilarious too, because the guy's a raging maniac, but has like a heart of gold. So it's like, it's kind of, you know, and it was kind of cool to see the end of his life where he, you know, stopped doing the crazy shit. And like, you know, some of those, the shows were really dumb, like not only the Osbournes, but even like he did the one with Jack where he went like touring around. But it's like you see he almost comes off as still like a normal dude, even though he's fucking Ozzy, you know, like he feels like he would just break your balls. Like you hear the stories that Zach tells about him just like poking him in the eyes and shit. So yeah, it's just, you know, I thought it was definitely hit harder than I thought, even though we knew it was coming.
The tributes have been very touching too. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but Donny Osmond did a tribute. Donny Osmond.
Really? I did not see that.
Polarity of
Ozzy.
Here's Donny. You'd think they'd have absolutely nothing in common, but no, Donny Osmond posted this really nice photo of Ozzy giving him this big hug after he won Dancing with the Stars or something, and he's, hey, mate, you did great, I loved it, and it's like, wow, okay. If Donny says Ozzy has a heart of gold, I think we can, the rest of us can take it to heart.
Agreed. And Dolly Parton, I saw another person I would have expected, like, put out a long statement. So it's just crazy to see all the different, you know, genres you would not expect.
Well, I mean, Ozzy, invented, like, basically the Osbournes, in a way, invented modern day reality shows. I mean, the Osbournes.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
I mean, I watched a few episodes and I'm like, one, it was never scripted. You could tell it was off the wall, and you're just watching people throw out the garbage and do all sorts of stuff and yell at each other and and scream. Exactly, it was crazy. But I absolutely, you know, the Ozzy's death was very, very hard to kind of see because he had been degenerating for a while, and you could tell, you know, that he was in a lot of pain and it was like not good. But, you know, he did something really great at the end and, you know, donated over $200 million to, you know, Parkinson's, which is quite amazing. So that really hit. But like with the double for me was him and Malcolm Jamal Warner, because I was like really, you know, into stuff that he did afterwards, especially with music and poetry, you know, being a poet as well. Like, it was really like something I was like, oh my God. I mean, he was like one of those really positive figures. Like, he was on an episode of the Questlove Supreme podcast, I believe. And man, he was talking about like people tell him like, you can't do it all. Like, you can't be an actor, a musician, and all stuff. And he's like, I'm just going to do everything that I love. And that really was amazing to hear, because it's like, you hear people say that, like, focus on one thing. He's like, I don't focus on all the stuff I love. And he fucking did it. And, you know, lived the life that he wanted to, you know, which was quite amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know he did all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a Renaissance man. It's crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the one last thing I'll say on the Ozzy thing before we toss over Manny, I will say the other thing is you saw it was like real, and this is why the last concerts are important. Like, no artist loves their fans more than that guy did. You know, it's like he gave up all the drugs and alcohol, but that was his fucking drug. He would never give up. And I think it was like he had to do that last show, and then he's like, all right, man, I'm okay now. I could go. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he did. He had to give up all his medications to even sing. So that's unreal.
Back shit.
My wife is English, and I've never been to Birmingham, but on a future trip, I need to go and I need to see the bridge where everybody
hell yeah, man.
laying down the flowers. So
Definitely got to do that, dude.
I'll report back to you guys about that.
Awesome.
Yeah. And they took all those tributes and laid them out. They mulched them and they put them when they buried him, like all that stuff. So they really took care of all that stuff. I mean, he was really loved in that area. What was weird, like I think a week before that or so, the Oasis reunion started too. So like a lot of stuff was going on in that area where it was just like people are getting their fix of Oasis and their nostalgia for that. And then one of the biggest music stars in the world, but from, in that area, passes away after one of the huge concerts. It was so odd to think like all the things that were happening right there in that space, Manny?
I don't really listen to Ozzy, but I mean, I knew more about him. Like you talk about someone who like, surpassed pop culture, like made, like you remember him biting the head off of what was it? A bat or something?
And a dove.
You remember that story? You remember the Osbournes? He was in wrestling. Like,
that's right.
You want to talk about, there's a few people that like cross all generations, like that even young people may know of. And like, I would say Ozzy Osbourne was one of them, right? Like, and even if you weren't a metalhead or into any of that, you heard Crazy Train, like in movies and stuff like that. So that was like, I actually was like, wait, he's still alive? Like, kind of like, I always thought like, like, how is that person still alive? And then, I know we've not brought up Hulk Hogan in this. I'm sorry, like, take out what the man became or what we found out more about him, because social media and all, there's a lot of our heroes as kids. Once you find out more, you're like, oh, wait, you're actually, but that man transcended the sport. He made WWE what it is today. It wouldn't be. He was like the first guy to be in movies. Like one of my favorite movies, one of our favorite movies, Rocky 3. Like, are you talking about Thunder Lips?
Thunder Lips, baby.
Like he got fired from WWF. That happened, and it fucking soared him to the point where he got rehired and he changed the game. Totally. Yeah. There are people still acting like Hulk Hogan's character. Like whatever you want to say about Terry, fine. But like Hulk Hogan himself, like
you gotta separate Hulk Hogan and Terry.
Even when he was never going to be a heel and he became heel, regardless if you hate NWO or not. Like I know, Dan, me and you are more DX fans, but that heel turn was like, you couldn't, there's so many other people that turn heel that you'd be like, yeah. But Hulk Hogan heel turn, one of the defining moments are of Attitude Era in all of that time. Like, so he was a like huge impact in a lot of pop culture. Like, I mean, he recently made a beer, and it's like All American Beer, it's called, or whatever. Yeah, selling out before he was dying, and of course we know why. Like, we
know why that sold out. We know why he called it All American Beer.
Yeah, we all know why he's playing towards that fan base. I get it, but like the guy, his Hulk Hogan character itself,
what he did for wrestling can't be taken away from him.
Like you go like MJ, like Michael Jackson, you start bringing up some things and alleged things and non-alleged things, and then you go like, but like, what did he do? Like, how do you start separating the artist to the fact that like, I'm not saying that makes him a great person, but he's made his art makes people feel things and great things. Like
in the space of pop culture, he's a pop culture like monster in what he created. That can't be taken away from him. So, I mean, look, Ozzy, we talked all this good stuff about Ozzy. Ozzy did some crazy shit. I mean, forget about biting the head off a dove and, peeing on the Alamo, whatever. I mean, he almost killed Sharon Osbourne. I mean, literally. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that happened.
I don't know if he was a great father either. We don't know.
He was very absent. I mean, they talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is too, and like this isn't to not being an apologist of anything that anyone's ever done, but it's like human beings are super flawed and they get fucked up, and they over time they lose sense of like even like what their values and beliefs are. And sometimes, especially now, people start to really want to be in the limelight and they do shit like that are just like, why would you go into that space? Like what's going on? What do you crave? Like, are you that? Do you need so much? I mean, same thing with like the way we want to see our pop culture icons. I mean, not bringing this into the literature space, but I love Jack Kerouac. A lot of people talk about Kerouac as all these other things, misogynist, alcoholic, horrible father, conservative. He was all those things. He never hid it. It was always out front. Those things are not there. But those things are there. But when you start, everyone has those things. And I think that's what humanity is, though. With Hogan, he definitely, in the end, started taking it to an extreme. I mean, he's on tape, using the N-word. He's like super, has those issues. I mean, but Ozzy ushered in a space for people to have reality shows like, the Hogan reality show, which was terrible.
Have you guys yet put No Holds Barred and or Suburban Commando to the nostalgia test?
So we want to put No Holds Barred. We don't know if we could do Suburban Commando.
So Suburban Commando is a trigger for me.
Yeah.
That I've brought up. Like, there's a story that goes along with something that happened in my family, and the way that a particular person in my family wanted to ignore the reality of what was going on was, let's go see a movie, and that movie was Suburban Commando. So anytime Suburban Commando comes up, I always bring this up. My best friends know, like, Dan knows the story, but let's just say something major was happening when I was 13 years old. And the way that something had to be solved, or instead of facing and telling your whatever family member,
you had
something,
to watch Suburban Commando.
I went to go watch Suburban Commando. So like I almost want to go watch it because I'm like, I don't remember most of that movie. Wasn't Undertaker in that movie?
A lot of people were in that
Undertaker
movie.
was in that movie.
Yeah.
He was his partner. Yeah.
No, he was another character like after him.
I want to see it because I want to see how bad. Like, I know it was really bad.
This might be the episode. That might be the final episode of the podcast. Like right before, like like when we're in our 80s.
I think I could. I think I could do it. It's not going to trigger anything. It's just that it will turn into we're going to talk about Manny's like childhood, and like maybe we'll start making money in the podcast because like things will actually get real. Like, I don't know, but like it's
been pretty real on this podcast.
No, but it is a.
No, you're right.
I remember it being like akin to like He-Man, right? Like that cheesiness, right?
Oh, Masters of the Universe. Yeah, it's sort of
yeah.
Oh my god,
Didn't we just see? You guys just posted that the episode that Hulk Hogan was in Baywatch.
He was in Baywatch,
and then because of that, like there was a spin-off TV show,
Thunder in Paradise, with it had all the WCW guys in it. Manny, everybody who Bischoff had under his employ down in Florida, he just throw them in the background or as a minor character in Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah. I mean, what did it last? Like one season?
I think it was one season.
Yeah.
And it was like about a boat.
Song. Thunder in Paradise, messing with them is like rolling the dice. So bad, but I watched every episode.
I'm sure I watched every episode. I mean,
that was an era of beach shows.
Yeah.
Like you had that Baywatch, Baywatch Nights, Son of the Beach, which was that show that Howard Stern produced it.
Was crazy.
Yeah.
For its time.
And then it got canceled.
Yeah. Yeah. But like but Baywatch brought that on, right? Like then you had like Miami Vice.
That was like before that.
But the reboot of it. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, horrible.
Or Hawaii
5-0.
5-0 reboot.
Terrible.
It's all the same. Like, dude, I watched an episode of Baywatch and I was like, wait, is this something?
This was a show.
This was a show, and everybody was fine with his acting. Like, it was wow. I know why we were watching it.
Yeah,
I know why.
Come on now.
But like
for David Hasselhoff.
It's the same reason why we were watching X-Men. The cartoon. Have you seen that? Have you seen like memes of that, of like when you realize like, and like they show you the intro and you're like, wait, like why does it need to be drawn that way?
Look at that stacked ass.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like ridiculous. Like, and
go November rain. That's it.
Yeah. You're like 10 years old watching that.
Well, that's why it's like, why? I did watch recent like episodes because I wanted to get into the new one. Yeah. There's some voices that are too high pitched for me to like be like, wait, we took this show seriously. But it got voted like one of the best cartoons of our
great
generation.
You know, I there was a story I was going to put on here before we get to this final story or anything else. That Al Pacino was actually considered for the voice of Two-Face in Batman the Animated Series at one point.
Oh, wow. That would have been crazy.
Another one like, all right, let me ask you guys this. And this episode's kind of like really tangenty, which is great. I love this episode.
That's what we do on a news episode.
Yeah.
I try really hard to have
I don't look it up. This is all new to me. It's great.
This is my fault with the internet.
If I had research like Eric does, like it would be a horrible episode from my end of this. But like, I'll say this. I'm going to ask all of you guys this. One has to go.
Oh boy.
And it's X-Men or Batman animated series.
Oh.
Batman.
That goes.
That's yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with X-Men. There's just so many storylines in X-Men that I love that I just loved watching that show so much.
So there was a guy I follow on Instagram. He had that up, and it ended with those two, and people were like, "No, it has to be." I'm like, I think I win X-Men also. Like, although animated series is like,
I would have kept
really freaking good, man.
You would have kept Batman.
I would have kept Batman personally.
Yeah,
and that
it's really, really good. But and then somebody brought like Darkwing Duck. I'm like, Darkwing Duck is just entertaining, and the intro was like,
wrong with that person?
I was like, you can't. That's like destroyed. Like,
yeah, that's like throwing gargoyles in there. We're not doing this.
Somebody said, somebody did argue that Gargoyles was better than all of them.
Well, they're out of their minds.
I was
better.
Entertaining show. Don't get me wrong, but not on the same level.
Was that the one with Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis from Star Trek on Gargoyles?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not sure. It was like this weird show, but
that's so weird.
It's still around, by the way. Like my friend Henry's hockey coach, he's 10 years younger than us, and I'm like friends with him. And he's a huge like comic book and video game nerd. And he was like, he showed me a run to the comic store he made. He's the one that got Henry the Spider-Man Predator one, but he's like, check it out, man. Like, it's the new Gargoyles comic. I'm like, oh, that's still around? Like, I had no idea it was around, man.
Wow.
So he's the guy that's going to come on. We do the video game episode. He's huge, like he's the biggest video game nerd I've ever met in my life, in a good way. Like he's cool shit. So
I've recently.
It's a good way to say it, Billy.
Yeah,
I've recently been rewatching Erie, Indiana, like the original series.
I never watched that.
Oh, it's so good. It was like 12
I will say I find it hard to watch. I find it a lot easier to watch old movies, but old series, I almost like. No, not that I don't have the time. I just go like, I'm not in the era of that. Like, I can't spend 8 hours of that kind of like.
Just show. Watch one.
Like someone's trying to get me to watch The Wire, and I never watched it.
I've never watched either, Manny. You and me both never watched.
And people like are saying like that's the best TV ever.
I watched I watched some of it. I watched the first season, and then when my favorite character got killed, I was like, "Fuck you!" I was like, "Why'd you do this?" All right. Well, any other words on Hulk Hogan and?
No, I mean, rest in peace. We're losing all of our greats, which just means we're getting older.
Yep.
Yeah. Should we do a death pool? We pick who's next?
No. well, the final story, and then we'll get moving, is Megadeth calls it quits. Big metal band, Dave Mustaine. I know I've been trolling a lot of people online, calling him Dave Mustaine. But that's because everyone's got to talk some shit about like how like he wrote all the Metallica songs, like forgetting Cliff Burton even existed. Let's get out of here. Cliff was a huge part of the writing process after he left, and if it wasn't for him, they would never have the sound that they had from like Lightning all the way to fucking Injustice. Let's get the let's be real, But yeah, Megadeth calls it quits. That's huge. I mean, like so many albums, one of the big four, illustrious career. Billy, what do you think?
I mean, it's, you gotta, to me, this is one where it's really hard. You gotta separate the music from Dave, because Dave's a fucking human garbage, right? Like, he's just a scumbag. Like, apparently buries the hatchet with Metallica, but then can't stop throwing shit at that. Like, it's like, just dude, give it up. Like, you're still hugely successful.
Hugely successful.
Like, hugely. But like that being said, like I still like I love most of Megadeth's music. Like Rust in Peace to me is like a fucking top 10 all time metal album for me. That album's fucking amazing. So it'll be interesting because I thought their last couple albums were interesting. Like they weren't shit; they were still thrashy. So I'll be interested to see what the last album's like, and I'll probably try and catch a tour. That's actually the first metal concert I took my son to was Megadeth. So he was 7. So when I told him, I'm like, "Oh, Henry, they're not going around anymore." He's like, "Oh, we got to go again, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll go."
Yeah. How old is he now, Bill?
He's 9.5 now, so it'll be more appropriate next time. I did take him to see Ghost recently though too, and he wanted to get a shirt. I'm like, dude, if I send you home to your mom wearing a shirt with the logo has an upside down cross as the T, like this is gonna be bad news. So yeah, he was pissed off, but I was like, nah, bro.
I'm gonna go next because I don't know Megadeth. So like
well, maybe we'll test it next time, Manny, and see if you meddle to Megadeth.
If I meddle to Megadeth,
that could be like a whole episode, like four songs. That'd be fun.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Eric, you're wearing a Metallica shirt. Like, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I actually, this is the first time I'm hearing that they were calling it quits. So, mind blown. As could be said with Ozzy, maybe we shouldn't be surprised that this implosion didn't come a long time before. Exactly. It has given Dave Mustaine's proclivities, and as you say, he just could not let it, even after sitting with Lars Ulrich in a therapist.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's like, all
going
right,
on the big four, doesn't matter.
No, it still didn't matter. He's still been carrying that shit on his shoulder all these years, so... He sounds like he's probably difficult to work with.
Oh, it sounds like he's miserable to be around.
So...
I mean, you never hear any shit from anyone from Anthrax, like, complaining about their careers. Like, I mean, Megadeth is huge. Like, way bigger than Anthrax.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, for commercial-wise, they're definitely number 2 after Metallica. Like,
Absolutely.
Slayer is obviously not even there, but, like, Anthrax had some big songs, with, like, Bring the Noise, but I would say Megadeth is definitely the bigger commercially, so he's fucking a multi-millionaire. Like, dude, like, let it go.
Relax.
Let it go, bro.
Could I tell you guys a very quick Anthrax story, though?
Hell yeah, man.
So I got to interview Scott Ian once about 10 years ago. I was on the phone, so I didn't get to meet him in person. But at that point, he was probably 52, 53. I said, Scott, what would you tell to people who say, you're too old for rock and roll? And he said, I'd tell them they're an idiot and to stop talking to me immediately.
I fucking love it, bro. I love it.
I love it. That's the same
cool
thing.
Shit.
That would
seems like he would be.
Oh man, that would probably be the same answer that like Liam Gallagher would give. Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, Anthrax I always loved because it was like they felt like they were the party thrash metal band, right? Where it's like, oh man, like they're having a good fucking time. They're singing about like Stephen King shit and comic books. Like, they're not taking themselves seriously.
No,
which I love.
Like Megadeth talking about like government conspiracies.
Yeah. I mean, the lyrics.
Their album covers have a guy who said he was abducted by aliens or abducted.
No, that's
like,
Rust in Peace, where it has all the presidents. No, it has all the world leaders, like has like Gorbachev and Bush, and there's an alien like in like a tube in the thing. It's like everyone is deceiving you.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Oh my God. Well, everyone, I think we've come to the end of this episode. The internet was fucked. The whole thing is crazy. Tried my best.
I thought it went well. It was a great episode.
Well,
I can't wait till you hear yourself sound like a Micro Machines guy. Because it's like Mitch Hedberg's joke where he's like, if you pinch the mic and you say it or somebody's joke, I don't know who it was, and you let it go and all the words come out really fast. Like that's kind of like what it was. Yeah. It's like you talked and like the internet held all those words, and then like as you finally came back, it's like we're like, oh, that's what you said.
I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to do some really finessed editing on this one.
You guys should also find the Micro Machine Man now. I think you got to find that.
I would love to talk to that guy because like
put him on
after Micro Machines, where do you go? Like if you're no longer doing the Micro Machine commercial and nobody wants fast speaking commercials like that, or like I guess he probably did more, but he had to slow down.
Sure, unless you're doing ads for cocaine or something, it's going to be a hard sell.
Like because I mean, I guess like. It'd be good a 30-second radio spot. You're definitely going to get a lot of information in, right? So if I'm a person who's hiring him, I'm like, yeah, let's get you in because you're going to get all of this out. But at the same time, then like you're going to remember it's the Micro Machines guy. So like all you're going to remember is that it's him. So you're not going to remember the ad. I don't know.
His name is John Machida Jr. and he's still. Oh, you looked it up too.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He's still alive. He's with the guy with the no legs skateboarding.
Oh, wow.
He's from New York. Big surprise.
He provided the voice of Blur in the Transformers movie in 1986. He was a voice on Transformers from 86 to 87. Transformers Animated 2008 to 2009. Italian American. His ability to articulate 586 words per minute. FedEx commercial. What other stuff did he do? A bunch of shit.
Did he and the Crazy Eddie guy ever do something?
Oh, God, that'd be great.
Oh, my God.
I love the Crazy Eddie guy.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I've done spoofs on the Crazy, like at my brewery of like acting like the Crazy Eddie guy.
Oh, yeah. It's
and
so
like
hard.
Only certain people of our generation remember that guy.
Yeah. Prices were
insane.
He was the announcer
went to
in
jail.
Dick Tracy.
The Micro Machines guy?
No, Crazy Eddie. He went to jail.
Oh,
right?
the real guy, not the guy who was the pitch man.
Yeah, no, the real guy he was like embezzling him a lot of money and shit like that. No, the pitch man was hilarious. Yeah. But yo, he was Dan. Just last on the Micro Machine guy, he was the announcer where? Or
he was a radio announcer in the movie Dick Tracy.
All right.
And he was in the movie Blank Man as Mr.
What does he do
Crow.
now?
I mean,
because can we get him on the podcast?
I'm sure we can.
Sure you can.
Because I had hundreds of Micro Machines.
No,
I can tell you that.
My goal now is to get get people on this podcast. Like we have, I think we could get the guy from ET and the Micro Machines guy. And I want to get the full cast.
We're going to get the guy from
California
ET.
Dreams. All on. I want to get the full
California
cast.
Dreams.
And if you
dude,
what
the
about
Micro Machines guy's on Cameo? You can contribute to him there.
What?
He's the Machida Jr. guy, the Micro Machines guy. He's on Cameo. You could get in touch with him there.
Oh, he could do like a happy birthday to you? Oh, I'm going to buy Dan a belated birthday cameo.
$75, not too bad.
Oh, 75 is not bad. All right.
If you guys could get him on to rank the Rocky movies in his order in like 30 seconds or less.
That's what we're going to do. I'm pitching it to him. Be a 30-second episode.
I searched his PR contact and nothing came up.
Oh,
actually,
his
publishing contact came up.
I'll find it.
Can we get him to say like,
okay.
I'm trying to think about all the lists we've ever done that he has to just run through. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
We'll get him. We'll get you. We'll get you.
Do it.
He's living in New York, so.
Well, there you go. So go knock on his door, Manny.
Come on, bro.
I'll invite him to the brewery. I'll have a beer with him.
There we go. Live episode at the brewery.
He must have unlimited Micro Machines. Like.
Dude, no, he doesn't.
I hope so.
He didn't invent them.
He has a pool filled with them.
Oh, my God. Well, everyone.
I love those toys. They were great.
They're fun, bro.
Yeah, they were fun.
I had the little suitcase that you had to carry around. Dan, you're trying to say goodbye. It's not happening.
Trying, you're not letting him.
No, I'm doing this on purpose now because I could see him like I know Dan's mannerisms now of like, all right, I'm trying to go now. All right, Dan, we could end this. It's fine. Nobody's listening at this point.
Don't say shit like that. See, you're putting it out there. You're manifesting this negative energy.
All right, everybody's listening. We're gonna have 100 audience members next time.
That would be fun.
Love me. I can't wait.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Shout out, Eric. Thank you for coming on.
Your Wi-Fi won't handle that many people.
Thank you. Guys
no, it'll get fixed. Something happened.
See y'all.
No, it was great to see you too.
Appreciate it, man.
Nice to meet you.
Good chat, dude.
So, everyone, thank you so much. Follow us everywhere. Hit us up on social media if you have ideas for the next news episode. And if you want to be a guest, suggest a test, be our guest, and everything else that you do for other podcasts. Join the Substack because we're going to start writing on that. I know we've been lazy about that shit, but get on that Substack because also that's where our some of the videos are, especially when YouTube blocks the ones that have other shit on it. So fuck YouTube. And so just go to Substack. Everyone, see you later. Peace.
Take care.
Peace.
Oh my God. Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe and follow the Nostalgia Test podcast on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Send us your episode ideas and comments or book us for podcasts and events at thenostalgiatest@gmail.com. Come hang out with us next week because you never know what pop culture will pop up on the Nostalgia Test.